All right, let's get straight to it. 2010 Audi A4. This is the 2.0. Today we are changing the alternator, and this is what your alternator should look like for the 2.0. And as you can see here, you have 4 bolt holes. These are the bolts that have to be removed. And on the back, there's 2 connections. You have your wire connection that goes here, and then you have your plug connection that goes here. So I'm gonna go ahead. I took off this nut now, that way I don't gotta take it off later. Okay, so you want to make sure, this is a very important step. You want to disconnect the battery in the trunk. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. All right, so we're in the trunk. You got to go ahead and get this battery off. So it's a 10 millimeter. And this is the negative post. You only have to remove the negative post. Now that the battery is off, we can remove this cover right here. And we'll set that to the side. And now you can see the alternator clearly. There's 1, 2, and a 3rd bolt here, and the 4th one right on the bottom, just like I showed you in the new part. And of course the plugs are in the back. So the first thing we're going to remove is this belt. You can see the tensioner right there, and right here is the nut that we have to reach to in order to get this tensioner loose. So to remove this belt and loosen this tensioner, you can use a 15 millimeter or a 5/8 socket, or if you have a long enough wrench, you can probably get a wrench down there as well. But I'm using this serpentine belt tool right here. So I have my tool on there. So I go clockwise with it, and you can see my belt loosening, and I can reach down there now and remove that belt. And you don't have to remove the belt all the way. I'm just going to remove it and let it sit down on that pulley right beneath it. So you can use a 13 millimeter or a 1/2 inch socket or ratchet wrench, something like that, to get this out. So to get these top 2, I'm just going to use this this drill here to get this top 2. But the bottom 2, I won't be able to fit this down there, so I'll just be using the ratchet with the same 1/2 inch socket. So you can see down here I have a ratchet and an extension, and I'm able to get both sides of these. So I have all 4 bolts out. So the good thing is they're all the same exact bolt, so there's no confusion, no mix-up. So we just set those to the side. So the alternator is technically free, but it's still connected. There's a clip right here. You can just pull that off, and once you get that off, all right, so now we can go to the back, and you can see your 2 connections. There's a plug here and a 13 millimeter nut on the back. So we're gonna focus on the plug first. Turn that around so we can see what it looks like. And so you can see that plug there. So this right here, you push back, and then you'll be able to remove. But I'm gonna need 2 hands to remove this, and probably a flathead screwdriver because it's real stiff. So for a closer look, you can see as I press this back, you can see that flap on the inside is moving up and freeing it. And then you can, so I had to use a flathead because it was stuck. And so I'm gonna put it back on and show you. So I used 1 hand to press, and the other hand I took a flathead and I pried it here to push it off while I pressed here with my other hand. And that's how I got this off, because this thing here was a pain. And now we flip it over and we can see this 1/2 inch or 13 millimeter nut that needs to be removed. So we can go ahead and remove that. And remember, very important, your battery needs to be disconnected. All right. So now I'm going to remove this and drop the new one in the exact way this came out. So I put the new part exactly where the old part was laying. So I got the wire, the hot wire on there now. And that nut that I removed earlier, this is the time to put that on there. And once you get that wire nice and flat, we can go ahead and tighten up this 13 millimeter nut. Ah, they tricked me. They gave us a 12 for the new one. So this is a 12 millimeter nut that came on the new part. So I'll be back once I go get my 12 millimeter socket. Once you get that tight, we can go ahead and plug this in until you hear it snap just like that. And check it to make sure it's not going to back off, and nice and snug. All right, so now it's time to get an alternator back onto this motor. So I have the bolts loosely in, just holding the part up. And remember, this is a 13 millimeter. So now that I have all my connections in the back, well, both of my connections in the back connected, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these down. I'm gonna tighten up this one first, all the way, not all the way, but just snug, and then hit the bottom right one, and then this one, and then the bottom left one. And then I'll come back and do my final torque. Okay, so we got all 4 of those bolts torqued down. This clip right here, we can go ahead and snap that back on there. Now, since we have our tool already on this tensioner, because we never removed it. If you did, then you have to reposition it. But all I have to do is go clockwise, and now I can grab my belt. And if you didn't lose where you were, you should be able to just snag it back on top. All right, just like that. So otherwise, you have to look up your belt diagram and, you know, put your belt on from there. You can go on YouTube and type in your make and model and belt diagram. But so we were able to get our belt back on, and now our alternator is officially changed. The only thing left to do now is reconnect our battery. All right. Go ahead and put this cover back on. Just make sure it snaps in. All right, guys, that is it. That is how you change your alternator in a 2010 Audi A4. This is the 2.0.